Hi guys, I'm Dimension Jump, and today I'll be doing my top 5 suits that I would like to see in Spider Man PS4 2. Now, throughout Spider Man PS4, you have most likely seen Spider Man using a variety of suits that he's used throughout in the comics or in some of the movies that he's appeared in. And for this list, I'm just going to be going over some of the suits that I would quite like to see make an appearance in the sequel. So for number 5 is the Amazing Spider-Man suit. Now, I'm mainly talking about the sequel suit rather than the original Amazing Spider-Man suit, because I think even though the Amazing Spider-Man movies weren't as good as like the other movies that have been released about Spider-Man, but I do quite like the sequel suit, even though the Amazing Spider-Man 2 wasn't really a good movie. The reason why I quite like to see the suit make an introduction into this game is because I think it's like a nice kind of like cool design, and I think it's slightly better than the first suit that could be seen in the two movies. And yeah, it's like, even though it's everything, I think it's like it has a bit more color to it. Like it's a bit more like got a bit more to it than the original suit has. So yeah. For number 4 is the wing suit. So what I mean by this is that it's whenever Spider-Man uses his like under gliding arm things. I can't exactly remember what they're called, but I think this suit will be like quite cool to see, because the only suit we've seen like in being used in like a Spider-Man related media is probably Spider-Man Far From Home and Spider-Man Homecoming, probably. I could be getting my facts wrong here, but I think those are the only two suits or that use the under-webbed flying things. And yeah, I think it would be kind of cool suit to like see in Spider-Man PS4, even though it would be like slightly too overpowered. But if it was, I think the ability would be like you can only use it for like a couple of seconds at a time before having to go back to swing again. So yeah, for number 3, yeah, not 2, is the anti-Venom suit, and I think this is like even though anti-Venom is basically a symbiote and it's basically an inverted version of Venom, I would like to see this sort of like used in suit sort of form, and just because it's a cool looking, even though anti-Venom is like a big symbiote creature thing, I would like to see it realised in suit form, and it's really cool. So yeah, for number 2 is the black suit, which is the suit that Spidey uses, like the one before the Venom one ish, before it becomes Venom, and the one he uses a bit after he gets rid of Venom. But I would say this like realised, because like for how Venom it was going to be obviously introduced in the sequel, I would like to see it like being introduced first, like how a bit of it escapes the tank that Harry's in, and latches onto Spider-Man, creating the suit. And I would like to see how at first like he can use like the webs from his like hands, but then after he gets rid of it in the game, I would like to see him create another one, but this time just doing the traditional Spider-Man web slinging thing instead of the whole Venom hand shooty web things. So yeah, I think, and I quite like the Spider-Man logo on it. It's like a massive spider, and it's basically reaches, and the legs just reach all around the body, and like I think like the symbol's quite cool on this one. And for number 1 is the Otto Octavius Superior Spider Suit. Now I quite like the suit because it's because of the legs and like the colours, and it's just Dr. Octavius, aka Dr. Octopus, in the mind of him, in the body of Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, and I think the suit looks quite cool, and all the other suits in this list are quite cool as well. But this particular suit, the Superior suit, it's just a cool ingenuity of both Spider-Man and Otto Octavius, just of how both their minds have like fused together. Well, not really, because like of how if you've seen the comic, you'll know what I'm talking about. But it's just like a really cool like suit, and I really like to see this being brought into the sequel. And yeah, it's just a really enjoyable suit and it's really cool. So yeah, that's been my top 5 suits that I like to see in Spider-Man PS4 2. I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.